Maliek Mayhem Montgomery, 8-0, 8 KOs, coming by way of my mom's hometown now, Macon, Georgia. So we got a lot of ties to this kid, and my dad is just taking him on as and put him on the new kid on the block, and trying to get him to make some noise. He's had 4 fights with my dad so far since he's gotten going with my dad, signed with my dad, Kenny Porter, for anybody out there who doesn't know.
That would have been a plot twist if it wasn't Kenny Porter.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, by the way, it's actually Steve Porter.
Yeah, trying to get him to turn his
this guy has one punch stopping power. So right now his dad's Kenny Porter's adding to his repertoire.
Don't say all that. Let's ask.
He do.
Do he?
Malik, you think you got one punch stopping power, right?
Hey, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't go that far, but I got some.
He been hanging out with Shawn too long. Getting humble.
I mean, 8-0 with 8 KOs. It's really hard to dispute that. Whether it's 1 punch or 10 punches, somebody's going to sleep eventually.
Have you gone past 4 rounds yet, or to the 4th round yet?
I don't think so. I think the last one might have made it to the 4th, but it was like 10 seconds into the 4th or something like that.
Okay. 10 seconds. Okay. So they saw a lot in the 3rd and leading up to, and they see, we get hit one time, we call it.
It was one of them.
Well, I'll go ahead and kick it off, and I'll let the guys take over. We've been training together. I've been actually training with you more than you've been training with me. But I guess the only question I got for you right now is, how does it feel to be a part of Team Porter, and what do you think about everything so far?
Oh man, it feels amazing, man. Just to be able to get that type of experience, because a lot of these young upcoming fighters aren't getting that type of experience. And they sort of get it later on down the line, once they start talking about title contingency and stuff like that. But as of right now, like I couldn't trade this type of experience that I'm getting in for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the critique of KP over the years is his only fighter is Shawn. That's kind of been, can he train other fighters? How do you think it is? He's a very demanding coach, as we all know. Is that something, are you just kind of built to deal with that, or is it something you had to adjust to a little bit?
I feel like I'm built for it. And I kind of feed off of it, just like I feel like he feeds off of my work ethic when it comes to, performing on a certain level and, doing the things that we need to do and executing the things that we need to execute in the ring and when we're training.
All right, just want to give people let people know, man, what weight class you at, where you come from, how you meet up with Shawn, with the Porters. You want to let people know?
Oh, well, I'm super featherweight 130 pound weight class. That's where I'm be campaigning at. Name's Maliek Montgomery, from Macon, Georgia. And I first met them in 2015 at the National Golden Gloves, and wasn't too much. I was fighting at the time, and we just met up and exchange numbers and stuff like that. Every now and then, I'll send them a good luck text or good job off of a win or a fight when Shawn had a fight coming up, and Shawn actually came down to Macon a couple times, and I know we might link up if he come down and stuff like that. And maybe a year back, I started doing more conversating with Coach Kenny, and we talked about it. Came up, the situation and the stuff that I was going through with the management team that I had at the time, and it wasn't working for me. It was stalling my career, and it held me back for a long time. And he helped me out of that situation. And what came about it was another conversation later on about possibly, coming together and doing it together as far as working with Coach Kenny. And we ended up making something happen, and we've been on a roll ever since.
All right.
And you mentioned kind of dealing with the management stuff that slowed you down a little bit. Do you feel, we mentioned it when we kind of gave your intro when you guys linked up, do you feel any pressure to catch up to people that maybe you're a little bit behind because they didn't have those roadblocks?
No, I feel like everything is meant to happen when it happens. And I put in the work continuously up to this point. And right now we're doing really good. We've been fighting every month since I've gotten with coach, and we're fighting again on the 19th this month. And so with that being said, I feel like we're moving at the pace we're going to move, and we'll get there whenever, the time is deemed necessary for us to be there.
Malik, you're coming in at the right time, man. You're in one of the highest divisions, 130, 135-ish. Man, come on, man. We got to get it hot. Who you want, man? Hey, we got Ryan Garcia. They building their stuff up on the social media platform. You our guy. We're going to build you up. You ain't got to talk trash. I'll talk trash for you. Man, you're in one of the highest divisions. Like, you see somebody you want to fight down the road or anything like that?
As right now, no. I'm not looking that far ahead because, like I said, the structure that we set forth, me and Coach Kenny, and system he's put in place and how he's moving me, I'll get to them. I'll get to those fights. As right now, I'm worried about, the guys that I'm fighting right now and improving on my boxing ability, boxing IQ, and everything else, so that when I do, step in the ring with those guys, it's no contest.
Do you have any favorite fighters that you maybe modeled your game after? And don't say Shawn or drop him off the podcast.
I wouldn't say modeled my style out after, but some fighters that I admired coming up was Aaron Pryor, Uzo C. Chavez, fighters along that line, and those type fighters as far as their attitude towards fighting in itself. I feel like that was me.
When are we gonna see you on TV?
I don't know. That we'll get there. We'll get there. My coach, like I said, he does everything as far as helping me prep for these fights, setting up, who I fight and when I fight. And when we're ready, you'll see us.
Mm-hmm. When is the next fight? What
next fight is on the 19th, which is roughly a week and some change. It's in Tampa, Florida.
Okay. And I got a feeling you're a lot like me. You've never seen any of the guys you fought before you got in the ring with them, right?
Nah. Yeah.
This fight coming up the same. You haven't seen this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolute same.
Yeah. Do you even know the dude's name?
Nah.
Yes.
I think I might have glanced on BoxRec maybe, but other than that, no. And that was just to see if it was on there. But other than that, no.
And it's not a thing of you not caring. It's just it's part of the game. And a lot of people don't really understand. Like when you see last minute replacement fighters and stuff like that, like this is where we come from. We come from a world where you don't know who you fighting when you get to the tournament until after the draw. You know what I mean? And then along the way, you start to see some certain guys. So that's kind of how you are right now. You kind of in the tournament. You know who's ahead, but you got to take the necessary steps to get there. So absolutely. You already know that. I'll see you tomorrow because we back on it.
Yeah.
My dad around?
Oh no, he's not around right now.
Okay.
He was gonna pop in if he was. I have a Georgia question for you, Malik. Who is a lot of musical talent from Georgia? Who's the Mount Rushmore? Top 4 rappers from Georgia all time.
Whew.
You can include Outkast as one. I'll allow you to include Outkast as one.
Yeah. Outkast most definitely. That's my number one. That's my number one. I'm always going for them. I would have to say Ludacris, T.I., and the reason why I name these guys in particular because not only were they great artists, but I feel like they were a part of, shaping the, Georgia and the South as far as their music goes. And Pastor Troy.
You threw one in there. Okay. Threw one in there.
I feel like Pastor Troy's got to be, that's a good walkout artist. I feel like he's got some songs that'll get you. I don't even fight, and I feel like they'd get me hyped to fight somebody.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
A Lupe fan too.
Oh yeah, I love Lupe.
I can't turn on one Lupe hit he ain't never heard.
Yeah.
I be like, I go to the mixtape. You heard this one? He be like, oh yeah, that's the one right there. I be like, shut up. Hey Malik, man.
Hold on, before you go,
yep.
Malik, in the amateurs, I know you ran across some big names. Any names they would know that you fought in the past? Let these guys know you're a real one.
Lord, I fought a lot of guys in the amateurs that now are successful pros. You got Teofimo Lopez, who right now, is, they say, the undisputed champion at lightweight, argumentatively, of course. You got Hector Tanahara, who's fighting, I think, Golden Boy right now. You have the Olympian, Carlos Balderas. Lord, the guy Joseph Adorno, another kid from who fights on the top rank. It's list goes on. It's a lot of guys.
Yeah, I just want to let y'all know. Hey, we there's some W's in there, but we don't want to talk about that. I just want to let you know he's a real one.
Listen,
just want to let you know you got one right here.
Maliek Montgomery, 8-0, 8 KOs. He's fighting again March 19th. My dad, Coach Kenny Porter, has him on the fast track. After this fight, they are looking to get back in the ring relatively soon on TV, so that everybody a part of this Porter Way movement can see everything that this kid got going on. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Good luck.
All right, man. Thank you.
Hey, Malik, if you knock Shawn out in camp, I need that tape.
Nah.
Allegedly.
Nah.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday. Something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.